The robber grabbed my wife's legs and pulled her back, but she didn't dare to fight back. His hand reached under her skirt, and my wife looked at me in despair. But I was already tightly bound, and could only helplessly curse that scumbag. I watched helplessly as he violated my wife that day. My wife and I were on our honeymoon. We suddenly encountered a stranger who hitched a ride with us. My wife, in a good mood, decided to give him a ride. But on the way, the man started hitting on her right in front of me. I pretended to be accommodating and signaled that he could continue. Just as he thought I was a pushover, I suddenly elbowed him.
Stop the car! Stop the car!
My wife immediately pulled over. Furious, I dragged the man out of the car and threw his suitcase out too. However, the man wasn't so easy to deal with. We quickly got into a scuffle, seeing that I was at a disadvantage, so she prepared to sneak up on him from behind. But he caught her in the act. I seized the moment to kick him to the ground. I grabbed an iron bar, intending to deliver a fatal blow, but the man pulled out a gun, leaving me no choice but to stop fighting. He forced us into the car at gunpoint and ordered us to follow his route. It turned out he was part of a robbery gang to evade the police pursuit. He needed us to provide cover for his escape to the border, under the threat of his gun. We had no choice but to pretend to obey. While he was smoking, I wrote a distress signal on a matchbox. My wife saw it too. She endured the man's occasional harassment, hoping someone would come to save us. Fortunately, 2 police officers arrived on motorcycles. The robber warned us to act natural, so when the police arrived, my wife acted calmly. I took the opportunity to reveal the distress signal on the matchbox and gave the officers a subtle nod. But to our shock, the officers nodded back, indicating they understood. This alerted the robber to something amiss. He was also brutally shot dead by the robbers. To teach us a lesson for disobeying, the robber shoved my wife to the ground. He had long been lusting after her beauty. The robber dragged her into the RV, where they stayed until nightfall. But when they emerged, the robber was still unsatisfied. He tied me to the front of the RV and then assaulted my wife again right in front of me. Just as the robber was bragging to me about my wife's beauty, a gunshot rang out, and the robber collapsed on the spot. My wife had stolen his gun while he wasn't looking. Afterward, with a heavy heart, I helped my wife get dressed.